everyone, my name is Larry, aka Semi-Dad. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Derail Valley, episode 7, I think. Hope you're all well. Hope you're enjoying the series so far. We have had a little game update. We're on B99.4, I think. Luckily, we did have initially some issues with the mods, but they're sort of all updated now, so we've got those back. Today we're going to complete the final part of our three-parter, if you like, of we loaded this train up in Iron Ore Mine East, then we took it down here in the last episode, and now we are going to unload it here and store the carriages away. And then we'll have a look at how much we got paid for the 3 jobs total. So I am going to hand this in. It's only a quick job. It's 1 unload and 1 drop off. Right, so we know where we're going because it's still on, still attached to our locos, which are here, and we can just double check that we are the right numbers. So we are CBK 528 here. And then we want to unload in A7L, which is over there. So, more importantly than anything, let's get the locos started up. Let's check we're all set here. I think we're all set. Okay. And one of these will be handbrake on, which I think is this one. Ooh, so what we're going to do is reverse it up this way. Cool. This has been a game update, I don't recall. Let's brake cut in. Brake cut out. And that's brake cut out. Maybe that's off. Just reset all the... I'll cut in. They're all cut in. Right, let me... test it with this one a sec. So it's definitely off. Let's try that. So that's fine. Wonder if that one. Let's try that. There we go. We're moving now, guys. We're moving. Let's get a little speed up. So yeah, basically we're going to roll back there. And then get past the junction that we need to go to. And go down there to unload. Because the A yard is just over there. That right there is the unload point, so that's where we're heading to. Probably lose the throttle now. Yeah, the next episode out, we're going to be looking at heading off down to the machine factory in town. Let's get ourselves the remote. So we're going to be getting past, so we can go down there then. So we want to change that because we'll be going right. Let's change the reverser. We're on a slight incline here. So we're going right there, A7 out. Then we'll back straight out of there, back down there to the E7S. We just need to make sure we're in range of that box there. So we'll start some gentle braking now. Stick that on like that. That's unloading that now. There we go. There we go. So yeah, I think if we're doing a time bonus, we should make about just under 10 grand for this. $10,000, baby. Well, we need it because we're sitting pretty good. 137. We do have fees to clear, but that's fine. That'll soon start depleting quite quickly once we start buying the gadgets and such. We're gonna start applying a bit of braking now. Just want to clear this switch. Since we're here, we may as well do it by hand. Change your old reverse set. We'll do actually is we're going into B7S, so we want to go right there, right there, right there, and then left. I think that should be all of our switches set. Actually. We're gonna have to go through and back up, because otherwise we're gonna get the loco stuck. So that's our line there. Yeah, we're just going to go forward and then we'll back up. Drop. Pull the locos forward so they're not bothering the line at all. Do some coasting from here. Because of that faffing at the front, I'm hoping that we haven't messed up the time bonus at all. I think we should be okay. 26 minutes was the time bonus. We should be plenty good enough for that. We may even be looking at having to shunt some back a little bit. We just want to clear this switch here. Let's just check this. So we're going to go left down here. Play left. And right into here. This is where it's really going to come in handy, getting the remote control, because we can be doing all the controls from back here as we're sort of watching it back. We might be alright, actually. Might just about be enough space in here. Stop it there. We'll reckon that's probably just about good enough. I think we'll give it a slight little nudge back, actually. It's back a little bit more. Fine. Lovely job. We'll put the brake on this one. Unhook that. We're going to drop this forward a little bit. I only drop it forward a little bit because I heard that can potentially mess up the job spawn between loads if you leave the loco in a siding. So we're gonna knock the brake on that one, then brakes off. Kill the power, stick that in neutral. We'll kill the power in that one as well. Mad sprint down to the office. So mad, we'll run straight past it. What about that? Then let's hand the job in. The job's completed. So it took us 20 minutes. So we were close without faffing around, and 10,400 was the payday. So to recap some figures, we got 10,400. We'll call that 10,500 for that one. We got 15,500 for the load job. So what's that? 26,000. And then we got just a shade over 28,000 for the delivery. So that one job in all, if you include the 3 parts of loading it at the origination point, and then the actual delivery, and then the unloading at the delivery point, as it netted us close to 60,000, or just about 50, call it about 55,000, which is not bad at all, I don't think. So yeah, that's not a bad little run. So it's not a 3-parter per se, but it just shows you a demonstration of how you can maximize jobs. Like now it's perfectly reasonable. If we looked at the shunting jobs, like this one here, for example, we could load that one for 7,000. I was going to Harbour and Town. That's paying 17,000 to load a train with 3 pickups. And you see there, got 78 minutes to load that. And that's a hell of a long time to load that. I know it's 3 pickups, but... And then same with this one. This was an unload. But what we're interested in is... I mean, ironically as well, just off topic, this has now generated a logistical haul for our cars that we just put into storage. Those are literally the 3 cars that we've done. So you could essentially, if you wanted to, and it's a bit boring, but you could just keep recycling those 3 cars, because that's generated a job just dragging those empty cars up to Coal Mine East for 12,500 or 12,700. What we're interested in though is this one. It's a bit of a hefty one. It's paying pretty well, 27,400 base, and that's machine factory. So we're going to come out here. Instead of going down towards Harbour and Town like we did before, we're going to go off that way. Going to go off around probably our best route, I think. Nothing really. Got this one here, right, which is going where we need to go. But then you've also got a... Well, we can't do that one anyway. I was going to say you've also got that one, which is an empty car haul. Going to City West, which is, if you look here, that's City West. So we're here, Steel Mill. So we're going to come out of here, around here. Yeah, we're around here through the farm, down there, up here. This is City West here. So we could do that drop in there, and then off up to Machine Factory. The only thing is, we need train length 2. looking? We could do that by the train length 2 license. It's 20,000. We'd have to clear a load of fees. Puts 10,000 on the copay at 2%. But we'd get back like close to 30,000 from that job. It's not that much weight with the 3 D2s that we've got. So we could look to do that. I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let's have a little look, shall we? So we've got 13,000. So now's a good time to clear it because we're above the copay. So we may as well clear. Nope. Don't have the manual service license yet. There we are. So that's everything paid. So what we'll do is we'll end this episode getting ourselves the train length 2 license. And we'll stick our wallet in. And there we are. We've got ourselves a train length 2 license. Like I said, it might be somewhat premature. I wasn't necessarily looking to get it, but that is a pretty good combination of jobs. I feel that gets us to where we go. So we'll load that one first. We'll load that one last. We'll drop that one off first. We'll drop that one last, and then we'll be in Machine Factory. And we can buy the remote control that we desperately need. Well, that's going to do us for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. Hit the like button if you're not. And alrighty, guys, that's going to do us for this episode. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, hit the like button. Subscribe if you're not already. Leave me any thoughts, feedback, tips, tricks, comments, anything like that down in the comments below. And we'll catch you in the next episode. Take care.